Hey guys, and welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. So as you've already seen by the title, as I'm sure, we are doing such an exciting video. Basically doing like a Charlotte Tilbury video, but it's reviewing the brand new Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Let me tell you, I am so excited. So the reason why I'm super excited is because one, I've been super excited for this foundation just because it's a mattifying one, but basically I have loved Charlotte Tilbury for the longest time. She is literally an inspiration. She's one of my favourite makeup artists. The packaging, everything, I just absolutely love and adore Charlotte Tilbury. I've been wanting to get foundations and like products from the website before, but I never have, just because of like money and all that jazz. I'm one of those people where if I have one thing, I've got to have all of it. I'm so bad with that. Yes, I've been like literally holding out for the longest time, and plus I have like combination skin. I feel like hair products and hair brand is all about glowy, dewy, beautiful, youthful skin. That scares me until now. So yeah, we're going to be reviewing this foundation, and the reason why I've been so excited about this foundation is one, it's matte, which I love a good matte foundation, but also this is another reason why I love Charlotte Tilbury's products, is because it's skincare as well as makeup. That's what I absolutely love. It's got everything inside this, but we're going to talk about that a little bit later on, because what I want to do is I want to prep my skin, and I have got a few goodies from Charlotte Tilbury. I am part of the pro discount people, so like the pro makeup artist thing, so I do get, I think it's 30% off. So yeah, I do pick up a few things, and yeah, we're going to use those today and like kind of prep my skin. So I just want to put this out there first. Me doing this and using the Charlotte Tilbury products, it's not going to manipulate the foundation in any way, shape or form, because yesterday I actually used the foundation. So I have already played with this, it's not first impressions. So I have already used the foundation. I'm going to insert a video a little bit later on, just so like you can get an idea of how it was. So like yesterday, all I did was use a gel moisturiser. Then I went in with the Fenty Beauty mattifying primer just throughout my T-zone, and then I basically just put the foundation on top, and that was pretty much it. Today I'm going to do things a little bit differently just to see how it all looks this time around. Okay, so first up I'm going to be using this bad boy. Now this is the Multi Miracle Glow by Charlotte Tilbury, of course. It's massive, this is 100 millilitres. So I'll tell you a little bit about what this does. This is a cleanser, mask and a balm all in one. So it's a deep cleansing face balm, a regenerating mask and an SOS. Basically you can use this all over your body. So like cuticles, elbows, heels and shins, so anywhere it's like where you're really dry. I'm not going to go through everything because the ingredients like will be here all bloody day. But basically it seems to be amazing, really moisturising. It's got vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, Arctic cloudberry oil, which is high in vitamin C. So it has got a lot of good stuff in here, and that's why I bought it, because I'm all about top-notch ingredients, and obviously I do have shit skin, so that's why. So I have like kind of woke up, so this is like literally my bed face, so that's why I'm like a little bit poofy with that, because I'm a fatty. You can use this as a cleanser, obviously mask and balm, so I'm going to be using this as a morning cleanser. I'm thinking about using this and then using at night the duo that they have, which removes makeup and stuff, so I'm thinking of purchasing that and using that and seeing like going full Charlotte Tilbury. If you use it as a cleanser, it just says apply to dry skin, massage in and wash off, but I'm not going to wash it off properly. I'm going to take like a muslin cloth. So when you open it, that's what it looks like. It's like a real like, it's like a pinky balm, and it smells like It kind of smells like a little bit like sun carey, but it smells so nice. So I'm just gonna get that out of the way. So I'm not really sure how much to use, so I'm just take that much. And then we'll just massage this into the skin. Now you can leave this on overnight and it'll be like you're supposed to wake up with baby smooth skin. And when you use it as a mask, you can just like leave it on for as long as you want and then just wash it off. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a cloth, this is damp, and I'm just gonna wipe that off my face. Okay, so next up we're gonna be going in with this clay mask. I used this last night when I got in from home. Yeah, that's right. And yeah, I really liked it, so we're going to use it again. So this says it visibly lifts, smooths, brightens and tightens pores for baby skin. So this will be really nice, like just putting it in your pore area like before applying makeup. So right now my pores are a little bit small, like they're nothing too crazy. And yeah, we're just gonna try and make them smaller. So it doesn't say like use 2 to 3 times a week or anything like that. You can use this as many times as you like because it's got like so many amazing properties in it. Yeah, it says apply a thin layer all over your face, avoiding eye area. But I've been seeing people use like really thick layers, and this is expensive, so I'm not going to do that. But I've also seen people put this on the lips as well. I'm not going to do that either, but yeah, we're just going to put this all over the face, like a thin layer, and yeah. Now it is like thick, like if you've got any kids or anything, think Bepanthen. So it feels like that, but it doesn't actually dry down this mask. It stays so you can manipulate it and stuff, but really what that means is that it's like really hydrating. And yeah, last night I actually did feel as though it was really, really hydrating. And then when you rinse this off, you're actually supposed to rinse it off with a little bit of warm water, and then you finish off with cold water just to tighten the pores back up. Okay guys, so I've just gone and washed it off. My face feels really nice and refreshed, ready for makeup. So my pores do look smaller than they did before. We're gonna see what the tea is. Been getting some samples of the magic cream. I really want to buy it, but I'm one of those where I'm just like, is it really that good? Like, to me it's just like a really thick moisturiser. And although that is amazing, I absolutely love that. I've been using this more so on the night than I have during the day. I feel as though if you've got like oily or combination skin and you go in with something like this, it's not gonna last. Like, your makeup's gonna slip off. Trust me, I've had it happen to me before. So because I've got like combination skin, oily through my T-zone, I tend to, during the day, I like yesterday at work, I went in with my L'Oreal Hydrogenius, which is just an amazing gel moisturiser. It's absolutely amazing. So because that's obviously a gel, it sinks into the skin without leaving any slippy slidey stuff on your face. So it's amazing to help like not produce any oil basically. Like, your skin's still hydrated, but it's not gonna mess with you, if that makes sense. However, we're going to see what it looks like on the skin, and I do really want to buy it, but I'm just going to hold off a little bit longer. And I think if you buy anything from the Charlotte Tilbury website, you get 7 of these with your order. So the claims with this are, it's basically just skin is flooded with moisture for a glowing complexion in a flash thanks to the multitasking breakthrough ingredients. And then it goes through ingredients. So it's got vitamin C in, yes, that is my #1 ingredient. Aloe vera, I'm not even going to pronounce that. Antioxidant vitamin E, rosehip oil, camellia oil, and it's got like a peptide in it as well. Okay, so that's what the cream looks like. As I said, like, it's really thick. And I'm just gonna start putting this all over the face, and you'll immediately see the glow and the hydration. It's unbelievable. And I like to put this under my eyes as well, so it acts kind of like an eye cream. I did use the banana early Henrik's and banana bright eye cream yesterday as well, so I might use that again today. But I mean, look at the glow, like you can literally, it's literally glow heaven. And obviously, because it is like glow heaven, it's going to prevent like anti-aging, it's going to plump the skin, it's going to refine the skin. And what I do like about this is that it doesn't sit on the skin, it soaks into the skin instead of sitting on top of the skin, but it still gives you that really beautiful glow, which to me, if I did give this cream a chance during the day, I do believe that it would look beautiful, because it does soak into the skin, but I'm just so scared about things like that. So I am going to try it and see what happens, but as I said, I do, because it is so hot here as well, it's like 30 degrees. In summer, I really do prefer my gels over, say, moisturisers, thicker moisturisers, sorry. So in the winter, this would be amazing for me, but as I say, like that's literally soaked into my skin now beautifully, and look at the glow. It's just absolutely amazing, and those ingredients are just going to be amazing. So lastly, before we move on, I know I'm rambling a bit, but I'm just obsessed with Charlotte Tilbury. Basically, the thing I like about this is also going to create a barrier on your skin. So when you put the foundation on top, the ingredients from the moisturiser are going to be working amazingly as they are. But also the foundation, because that has hydrating properties in it. We're going to get onto the ingredients and stuff in a minute, but because of the ingredients in the foundation, they're going to like marry each other and they're going to work amazingly. So like you're going about your day, you're looking amazing, you're looking beautiful, and you're gonna have that peace of mind that you're not just caked in makeup, it's doing something as well, and that's what I really like. I love the thought and idea of that, and yeah, it feels so amazing. I think after this I am going to go buy a jar. Okay guys, so the moment we've all been waiting for, the foundation. So guys, this is what the packaging looks like. It's absolutely stunning. It's kind of like a oval like thing. It's really nice, beautiful Charlotte Tilbury, and then it also comes with a pump. How bloody amazing. So when I first got this, I got it a day early, and I actually spoke to Charlotte Tilbury on the online chat, and she told me my shade would be a number 6. I did get the number 6, but when I tried it, it was a little bit light. I did get like a little card that had samples on, and 7.5 just looked amazing, so I got 7.5. So I'll put somewhere up here the like swatches. So this comes in 44 shades, which I think is amazing, especially because I think Charlotte has got a little bit of flack in the past due to shade range and stuff, and so I think 44 is amazing. I really like the undertones and stuff. You've got your cool, you've got your warm, and then you've got your neutral. There's none of this like mentalness basically. I did get 7.5 neutral, and this is just really nice. So I'll go onto the website and we'll find out a little bit more about it. So this foundation is a secret to flawless, poreless looking, confident complexion. It's stay all day, weightless, full coverage formula with a natural matte finish. And the reason why I love doing YouTube is because look at my skin. I need full coverage, and all these other people that are like, oh, I've got a blemish now, I need to cover it. Oh my god, this is full coverage. It's like, you've got perfect skin. Like, what? So you'll see if it's full coverage on me, because look. So it's a hybrid in skincare and obviously makeup, and it's got like so many ingredients, but the one that Charlotte was talking about when she held her like event is Replexium, which is so it basically helps to significantly reduce the appearance of wrinkles by up to 22% after 8 weeks of use. It's got moss cell tech, which boosts hydration up to 216 And also it's got an air cool technology for instant fresh feel on the skin. Now when I did test this out yesterday, I will be putting like the videos and stuff soon, but basically when I tested it out yesterday, yeah, I absolutely love it. Spoiler alert right now, but I just thought I'd come on and show you how it applies, what happens. When you first apply it, it does come out a lot lighter, and then when it dries down, it's like that's the shade that it dries down to. It's not oxidized, so like basically it's not, you're not going to get darker throughout the day. It just means that it's drying down basically, and yeah, I can appreciate that. So they didn't roll out the foundation and be like, there's your shade, and then all of a sudden everyone's freaking out because there's suddenly like it's not the shade that they wanted. So they have provided us with a guard. So yeah, it's got so many amazing ingredients in it. I'm not going to go through them all because we will be here all day. If you do want to learn a little bit more about all of the ingredients, like I'll link the website, or just go and have a look at the website yourself and just have a look at how amazing this foundation sounds. But we're going to get into applying it because I've been talking so long, but I've just been, because this is the first time I've tried Charlotte Tilbury, I've just wanted to try out the products and see how they blend together. So Charlotte does have a colour corrector, and yesterday when I was doing my makeup, I do have like quite dark circles down here, so I do want the corrector. Throughout the night I did notice that my darkness was peeking through the concealer a little bit. I don't actually have the correctors, however I do want to try this P. Louise base out, because this does have like a kind of peachy-ish undertone. So I'm just going to put this like right in between, like about like I'm just going to put it in there and then down here. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly shake this up. So this foundation is £34, and yeah, let's get going. So it does come with a pump, which I absolutely love, and when you pump it out you do get a lot of product, and it is like kind of a runny-ish consistency. So I'm just going to put this on that side of the face. Now I'm not using a primer just because I'm basically using the moisturiser as the primer, and obviously yesterday I did use a primer, so that's why I'll show you the clip a little bit later on. But because this does dry down, I'm just going to put one pump here, one pump there. That's what I usually do with my other foundations, and we're going to get blending. So as you can see, that's what the colour looks like. It's really nice, and a little bit does go a long way, so I've probably done way too much as it is. But I mean, like, look at the coverage compared to that side, like, it's amazing. And of course, this foundation is matte, so when it dries down, that's when you can decide if you want to go in with a loose powder or pressed powder. I'm just taking a blender and I'm just going to blend this out, and this will help remove any excess product that we don't want. Alright guys, so yesterday I did have this amount of coverage, but I was a bit weary about how many pumps to use, but I feel as though 3 pumps, I mean, other people will be able to use a lot less, but I mean, this coverage is everything. Like, it's not too much, it's not too little, and yeah, like, look at how good of a colour it is as well. Like, so the magic cream has left a little bit of a dew to my skin, which I really appreciate. So yesterday I did use the Charlotte Tilbury powder, and this is in the shade 2 medium. This is a little bit dark, like it kind of made my under eyes a little bit darker, but I have ordered a lighter one, so I'm going to play with that as well. But yeah, yesterday I did use this powder, so today I might do half with this powder and half with a pressed powder, just to see if we can see any difference. As you can see, it's really beautiful, and I'm just going to go in with the Magic Away Concealer. This is in the shade Medium 5. I'm just going to put some here. Okay, so I'm just going to take my blender and start blending that out. Alright guys, so before I go and set my face, just look at how beautiful my skin looks. So this does say it's poreless, and my pores do look quite small. They're not like anything amazing, because I can still see them, and obviously up here. But yeah, like my skin, oh my god, it looks so beautiful. Okay, so half of the face I'm going to set with this, and then the other half I'm going to set with my Nikki Joy Cosmetics powder. I do have a review on this if you're wondering what the hell is this. This is the best powder I have ever used in my life, and because we're sticking to the theme of skincare in makeup, the ingredients that are inside this, oh my god, like I can't even deal. So yeah, we're going to set the face with this and then set the face with that. So I'll go in with the Charlotte one first. So I'll do this side with my Charlotte. I'm just going to press it, not sweep. And then I remember back in the day when like all beauty gurus such as like Jaclyn Hill and all them lot, like they used to love this powder. And I can see why. When I used this yesterday, my skin looked so beautiful. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom you in just so you can see what this side looks like. So guys, this is what this side looks like once it's set down with the pressed powder. As you can see, like, I didn't want to overdo it with the powder, and I apologise about my eyebrows. I need to go get them threaded, waxed, sorry, so don't judge me. But yeah, as you can see, like, I can still see the pores here, but whereas here they've like diminished a little bit. Again, down here, like, I can still kind of see my pores, but they're nothing crazy. And that under eye just looks so beautiful and smooth, and yeah, like, this combo, I'm gobsmacked. So I'll keep you zoomed in while I do the other side. I'm going to use a blender to use this. Do this.
Be formless, shapeless, be water, my friend.
Alright guys, and that is what that side looks like. As much as I love the Nikki Joy powder, I actually prefer the Charlotte Tilbury side. So this side just looks a little bit more airbrushed, and then this side does look nice, but I think it's because I used the beauty sponge and it was a little bit wet, but I do prefer the Charlotte side. But yeah, so far so good. So I'm just going to do my brows and my bronzer off camera, and then I'll come back and we'll talk a bit more, and I'll show you the footage of how it lasted. Alright guys, so I've just gone and done my brows, some bronzer. The bronzer I use is the Fenty Beauty shade Beige, and then the highlighter I used is the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt. This is in Mean Money and Hustler Baby, and I used the more subdued side because this one's like amazing. But yeah, I just like use that side just to give like a little bit of a glow. And I'm just gonna use my setting spray. It's not like a setting spray, it's kind of more like a moisturising, and the setting spray just melts the powder in. I've basically put it in this bottle because look at that mist there, it's beautiful. I got this from eBay. Can't remember how much it was, I think it was only like £3. But basically what's in here is the Superdrug Vitamin E spray, and honestly guys, it's the best setting spray ever. It's really moisturising, it's got vitamin E in it, so it's like antioxidant. It's basically the double of, it's the dupe, sorry, of MAC Fix Plus, and it's £2.99. Alright guys, so this is the final result. This is what it looks like. I'm still a little bit damp from the spray, but as you can see, it is like, it's matte, but not like the kind of matte like say the NYX matte. Even though I love NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, it's not as matte as that. It's really beautiful and hydrating. The P. Louise base did work a little bit, but I think I do want the Charlotte one because it has got, like, I think it'll work a little bit better like in junction with each other. I do actually prefer the Charlotte powder side. And yeah, this is what it looks like. I think it looks absolutely stunning. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the clip of when I got home from work. Well, I have like a couple of timestamps, but I'll just show you the end result of what it lasts. I basically wore it for 10 hours. So this is what it looks like freshly applied. And I wore it for 10 hours and yeah. I'll just touch my nose, oh no. So I'll let you watch that clip and I'll be back after that clip. Okay guys, so I've just got home from work and I've got to talk a little bit quiet because my next door neighbours are like in bed and they're just sick if they hear me. But we're going to talk a little bit about the foundation. I'm just going to show you what my skin looks like and then we'll do like a final review in the next clip. But yeah, so I've just zoomed you in a little bit just so you can see. So it has been so hot here today in the UK and stuff. It's been like 30 degrees. So it's been so hot, so humid. And then I've been at work for the majority of the day. So yeah, I've been sweating at work, I've been working, and yeah, this is what the foundation looks like. I had to blot and powder a couple of times, but let me just get my mirror out. So as you can see, like my under eye is just, it looks normal, it just looks like quite nice. I do notice some blue peeking through right along here, so I would like to get the colour corrector just to try that, just to see if it helps it last a little bit longer. My paw area, my paws are a little bit enlarged and they're a little bit more larger than there was this morning. This morning I didn't actually set my face with a loose powder, I set it with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. So it didn't exactly fill in my pores or anything like that. I don't think it claims to be. Same again on my forehead here. I've got like a lot of pores there, whereas usually I don't really have that problem up there. As you can see, I'm like proper sweaty there. I'm sweating right now. And yeah, my nose has held up really well. I have been touching my nose because I've been so itchy. And like round here is okay, it's just a little bit like, I wouldn't say cakey, but it's just a little bit not amazing. And yeah, I am like quite oily and sweaty right now, but so far I'm really loving it. To say that it's been really hot, I've been working, I've been sweating, so to say all those things, I really do like it. I did have a matte primer on this morning, so I've got like a couple of different primers that I want to try with the foundation. But yeah, I just thought I'd like hop on just to show you what it's looking like after a whole day. So I think I put this foundation on at 1 PM this afternoon, and the time is, I think it's about 10:30, 20 to 11 at night. So it's been on nearly a good 10 hours. It's coming up to the 10-hour mark now, so it's been on a long time. I think I've tested it for a long time, and I feel as though if I powdered right now, I think I could get another good 5 hours or so out of it. I do have, it has settled into my, like, can you see that there, it has settled in a little bit, but like I said, I only used the Charlotte Tilbury powder, which is a pressed powder, and usually I do like to use a loose powder throughout my T-zone and a pressed powder underneath my eye. just because pressed powders get in, like, it just locks it in a little bit more than a pressed powder does. But yeah, I think my skin is looking amazing for 10 hours, and like all this, like, look how amazing this is looking. I mean, this is a little bit of Fenty Beauty highlighter, but it just looks so gorgeous. Obviously my T-zone hasn't, it looks a bit there, but I think with a pressed powder this would look even more flawless. But yeah, to say that I've had my face on for 10 hours, I'm impressed. Alright guys, so as you can see from that clip that you've just seen, it lasted really beautifully. I did have a little bit of separation kind of going on here, but that could have been due to either like the primer or the moisturiser or anything like that. But yeah, it did hold up really beautifully. When I powdered, it just went back matte, and when I blotted, it just went beautiful again. And for 10 hours, I think it looked really good, to be fair. It was in the same league as my Maybelline Superstay, and I love that stuff. Okay guys, so this brings us to the end, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've really enjoyed the Charlotte Tilbury products. I am going to keep using them just because I love the ingredients, and so far I've only used them like for a day or so, so the foundation is literally my new favourite thing, and I'm definitely going to keep using that. And yeah, so far I'm absolutely in love. Like, my skin just looks so beautiful. I got quite a few compliments yesterday on my skin, so obviously I've picked something good. But yeah, so far I'm just in love. You know how many times I say I'm obsessed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.